We're back!
We're back! Hi, it's Kevin.
And Eli.
Back with Honey Listen. Okay, so we got some feedback that we seem to just be blithering idiots and we don't really have content in our videos. So we're going to really work on that today. But we also need you to know that we're super freaking nervous about doing this, okay? We are not professionals at all. We're just two bumbling idiots that like to tell funny stories. And we're bored out of our minds and really miss our clients and friends and family. And so to get through this hard time, we're trying to do this. So don't think I'm trying to hog the whole conversation and leave him out, okay? This is what he's chosen. He thinks for right now, he's more comfortable just, you know.
If we all know Kevin, whoever knows Kevin,
nobody knows. Right.
A lot of people out there know you, and they all know Kevin likes to control the conversation.
Okay, that is not at all what we plan to say right now. So anyway, that's great. Now we're really our topic of today is how to communicate when you have a conflict.
And how to be kind.
And how to be kind to each other. Anything that we're going to say on here or talk about, we've learned from other people. We've had amazing teachers in our life. You know, we've been amazing. We're clean and sober. 12-step program has changed our lives and made us way better people.
And we've had a lot of therapy.
So anyway, and it's really been the most helpful tool ever that he found the perfect person to help him with his mental illnesses.
You're an ass.
Okay, that was mean. We don't have mental illnesses. He's just so crazy.
I'll take that. I'm good with crazy.
So anyway, we're going to teach you a tool that we've learned how to communicate when you have a conflict. And we're going to do it the right way, but also look at the camera and say what we're really thinking. But you don't say what you're thinking.
Never say what you're thinking.
You never say what you're thinking. You just think it in here, and out of your mouth comes beautiful words and affirmations, okay? So the tool that we use is a communication skill that we go to each other and say,
honey, listen, I need to talk to you today.
Okay. So what you do is you go to your partner and you say, honey, listen, there's something I really want to talk to you about.
And now when that happens, you have every right to say, nope, not right now. I'm not in the mood. I can't hear you because I'm not going to respond properly. But if you do choose to say that, you have, at least in our relationship, we have came up with the 24-hour rule. So we have 24 hours from that point to come back to each other and say, okay, I've meditated long enough and I think I am ready to hear you. So let's just say we didn't need 24 hours. Let's just say one of us came to each other. There's Kevin. It's usually him with the issue that comes to me. I don't have many issues with him. It's all him. Comes to me and says,
I say, oh wait. So the other thing about this is, it's called the mirroring effect. So we're going to mirror each other. So I'm going to tell him what the issue is I have with him, and he's going to mirror me. And once I've talked enough, he can raise his hand and say that's enough, and he's going to repeat that part. And then I'll talk some more, and he'll go, I'm going to repeat that part.
What the mirroring effect does for you, it makes the other person feel heard and not misunderstood. So you can clarify, because sometimes we don't always hear what the other person was saying, or we don't understand what they mean by what they were saying.
Or we're so full of rage in our head, we don't give a what they're saying. So this kind of calms you down. It stops the ebb and flow of the anger escalating because you're being stopped.
Oh,
and look,
very fancy.
I know. It's very uncomfortable doing this, but we've got it down now. It took a long time for us to get it down, but honestly, we communicate about everything. And there's nothing that we don't talk about. It drives him crazy how much I need to communicate because he's much more able just to go with the flow and my head's always going. But it's really saved us, it really has. So we're going to try a little bit now. So Eli, there's something I would like to have a conversation with you about.
Really? Again. Yes, honey.
See, he thought all that nastiness, but he turns to me and says, yes, honey. And so I say, so what I want to talk about is you seem to have an underlying hum of anger about yourself lately. Okay.
Can you put your fucking big boy panties on? But I don't say that. Honey, what I heard you saying is that you feel that I am irritated with you too much or too often throughout the day.
where I just am like always wondering if he's gonna freak out on me again with some rage of anger.
Can you not be an insecure mess all the time? Honey, I'm really sorry. What I hear you saying is that my aggression or my irritation with you is making you feel insecure throughout the day.
Yes, that's exactly it. Now I feel heard. And you're supposed to say, I bet that makes you feel.
How it makes them feel. But how did it make you feel being heard, honey? How?
No. It's about, I bet the way I'm treating you made you feel insecure and not loved. That's how you made me feel. And you're going to say,
I'm sorry.
oh my God. He hates saying, I'm sorry. That's the one where we don't say very often. He's only doing this for the camera, just so you know. He'll go, I heard you. Okay, no, I'm sorry. He'll say, I heard you. Is that enough? So, and then I'm like, and then,
I say sorry.
Rarely. So anyway, so listen, I really appreciate having this conversation. I feel better now. I feel heard. Thank you so much. And now, if you could really work on changing the behavior, it'd be awesome.
Not gonna happen. Can we go eat now?
So anyway, it seems like a silly, ridiculous thing, but if you're having anger issues in your relationship and you just aren't getting on the same page, practicing this kind of communication, it's not going to hurt. Why not try it? If you and your partner seem to be in a place of uncomfortableness and you just want to beat their ass all the time, then try something. That's what we had to do. You know, we've really been at places where we're so freaking different. If he says one thing, I say the other. Instantly. If he picks this, I pick that. We are opposites.
And look, we've been together 10 years. So even when we're doing this therapy tool with each other, we really know what the other one's thinking in that moment. Like, he knows that I'm going like, shit, really? Right now, again? But like how he said, taking a step back and reacting differently than what your instinct is makes the other person feel like you cared enough to try to resolve the situation. Now, that being said, I always come at him also with, this is just how I feel. Like, this is just how I feel. And for my feelings, I don't need to apologize. None of us ever need to apologize for our feelings. We have the right to feel what we feel. But by me using some of these tools, because he's the much kinder one, to be honest, I don't have to apologize for my actions. Because sometimes when we react in a moment of stress, anger, sadness, any of that, we react in ways that we usually are going to regret because our message was not delivered properly. So this really has helped us. Like, we really mastered it in a way where even though we're bickering back and forth all the freaking time, there's really nothing that's lingering. You listening?
I'm listening.
He's not agreeing with shit I'm saying right
I
now.
agree. Quick cussing. I agree 100% what he's saying. We try to pretend to be mad at each other and we laugh our asses off because we're ridiculous. And the same things are going to keep coming up in every relationship. And if you don't find humor in it, you might as well give up. So I really think it'd be awesome if somebody out there tried this with their partner and just tried this mirroring thing. I really think that fear is what keeps us from doing it. And you need to let go of that fear. It's something he's taught me 100%. I live in fear all the time, and he's really worked with me to not be such an afraid person. So anyway, listen, we got a little long-winded today, probably a little serious, but we're just practicing, and we're going to try to get better, the humor and the serious content. So anyway, hope you all have an amazing day, and we will see you soon.
Bye, fans.
We're not fans, we're friends and family. We have no friends. We have no fans.